What's up, everybody? It's time for another episode of TEW 2020. This is the ECW save in January 1997, and we are booking Hardcore TV episode 194. So let's start the show. We start the show where Raven cuts a promo on the Sandman talking about how he took his wife, he took his kid, but Sandman's going to give him back his belt or else he's going to take a lot more. And that gets an 82. Better off without the Sandman's wife. We get the ECW Hardcore TV intro. And about to have fantastic heat and good wrestling. Terry Funk beat Ricky Morton by pinfall for 59. In an 85. What a rating. The triple threat reform. They lay out Tommy Dreamer. Funk makes the save and Tommy Rich attacks Funk and Dreamer. We get Joey Styles talks about what took place, and he gives a recap, highlight of the rivalry between Taz and Sabu and how it all started. And then in a match, we got the Eliminators defending the ECW Tag Team titles against Axel Rotten and Devon Dudley in 6 minutes and 20 seconds when Saturn pinned Axel with total elimination. That's got it for 54. And then we got another segment where Joey Styles highlights the reformation of the Triple Threat from earlier tonight, where they interrupted a match between Pitbull 2 and Bubba Ray Dudley. Shane Douglas basically put a hit out on Pitbull 2, trying to take him out and wants somebody to come claim the bounty. The Bad Crew attempted to do it, but they failed, and that's when Brian Lee and Candido officially attack Bubba and Pitbull 2, and that's when the Triple Threat officially reform. Then we get a Taz promo on Sabu, where he talks about Sabu being away, and he's trying to goat Sabu in the match. And then the main event, we got Raven versus the Sandman for the ECW title. Got a 70. This match was a hardcore match, and it got a 70, which was really good. And then the show ends with a promo by the franchise where he officially announces the reformation of a triple threat, and he puts Dreamer and Pitbull 2 on notice. So let's finish the show. Show got a 69. Not bad. Increased our popularity in 11 regions. And disappointed not getting matches aimed as being mayhem or car crash. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting any mayhem or car crash matches. Probably will never book one. Mostly going to be Wild Brawl and Hardcore. So, now, what we're about to book here is a ECW on Tour event. So we're going to rename it. And it's going to be Extreme Championship Wrestling on Tour number 1. Actually, we'll just shorten it to ECW on Tour number 1. See if we got any ECW pictures. We might just use this one. I don't see any house show tours. I mean, they got the head to head, but that's for like the WWE ECW and not our ECW. So what I'm probably gonna do is just use the ECW logo for all our tours. And then they're going to go for 2 hours. Save. Alright, and let's book the tour. So since this is a tour, there's going to be no angles, and it's all going to be nothing but matches. So, the first match on the tour is going to be Ernest Miller, newly signed, versus Balls Mahoney. And this match is going to go 12 minutes, with Ernest Miller getting the victory over Balls Mahoney. Balls can't work a 12-minute match. Alright, so it's going to go 10. Then our next match is going to be a tag team match. We're going to go Meanie and Big Stevie Cool versus the Bad Crew. It's going to go 14 minutes. Big Stevie Cool with the win. That's okay. Yes, I know they can't. None of them can work that long. It'll be okay. Our next match is going to be we're going to have Lance Storm take on Louis Spicoli. And this match is going to go 14 minutes, and Lance Storm's going to pick up the win. We're going to go tag team match. And we're going to go Kid Cash and Ricky Morton versus Brian Lee and Chris Candido. It's going to go 14 minutes. And Kid Cash. Actually, no. Candido is going to get the win. Now we get to have a big car crash. We're going to have Sabu versus it's going to be Sabu versus Tom. Actually, no. We're going to do Mustafa versus Sabu. And this is going to be the car crash. And it's not going to go long. So this one's actually going to be the car crash. Then we're going to have another match in which we're going to have Little Spike Dudley taking on Little Guido. And Spike Dudley's going to beat Little Guido. Now we're going to book a tag team title match, which the Eliminators are going to face the team of Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk. It's going to go 18 minutes. Tag team titles. And we're going to have Saturn go over, open, slow build, pinfall, and then we're going to have the ECW TV title match. And we're going to have Pitbull 2 versus Shane Douglas. World TV title. Douglas over. Wild Brawl. Then we're going to have our main event. ECW title. It's going to be Sandman versus Raven. They're going to go 20 minutes. And I know what it's going to say. It's going to say Sandman can't go that long, but we're going to find out. We're going to have interference. Sandman's going to get accidentally kicked by Big Stevie Cool. For the finish. Alright, so this is ECW on tour from the Hammerstein Ballroom. And we're going to start the show. Alright, Ernest Miller beat Balls Mahoney in 9:47. Ernest Miller with 33. Very good gimmick. Bad Crew versus Big Stevie Cool and Blue Meanie. They did not want to see, they don't like the Bad Crew. So Bad Crew has to go. Louis Spicoli and Lance Storm. Lance Storm with 44, Spicoli with a 42. Match gets a 45. Candido and Lee versus Cash and Morton. Good wrestling, decent reaction. Candido and Lee defeated Cash and Morton with a blonde bombshell. Nice. Candido with 61. Ricky Morton was the weakest link with 46. Kid Cash and Ricky Morton showed excellent chemistry. So, new tag team. Kid Cash and Ricky Morton. And about to have great wrestling, good heat. Sabu defeated Mustafa with a Arabian Facebuster. Very nice. Sabu with an 80. Lil Guido lost to Spike Dudley with by an acid drop. Match got a 40. In the tag team title match, the Eliminators defeated Funk and Dreamer when Saturn pinned Dreamer with a Saturn bomb. Eliminators make defense number 2. Cronus was the weak link. Dreamer and Bueller are awkward pairing, no chemistry whatsoever. Whatever. Match went too long given its aim and audience. Okay. Shane Douglas defeated Pitbull 2. Makes defense number 1 the TV title for 62. Douglas was 69. And the main event, not as good as the one on TV, but Raven defeats Sandman in 2026 with even flow, following a botched super kick by Big Stevie Cool, making defense number 2 of the TV title of the ECW World Title. Raven needs Lori Fullington gone. Match went too long. Match was too long given our audience, and Sandman was visibly tiring. All right, so ECW on tour from Viking Hall, the ECW arena. Got a 61 and increased our show in 10 regions. Not bad, not bad. So let's advance and see what happens on the next day. And then we will end this episode of ECW on TEW 2020. The WCW disband the Four Horsemen. Wow. Okay. New team in WWF. Jesse James Armstrong, and I hate this random shit. And then Mankind joining the Nation. Really? Really? Parker left WCW. Arn Anderson no longer featured. Scott Hall's new leader. Renegade removed. New Kevin Nash new leader. Deborah McMichael removed from the Four Horsemen. Mongo removed from the Horsemen. Interesting. Al Snow's out injured. Let's look at the WWF Live Event Tour. Rocky Maivia defeated Perro Aguayo. The Goon and Leaf Cassidy defeated Aldo Montoya and Thrasher. Bradshaw beat Mosh. Who the hell is the Unholy? Oh wow, Bob Holly and Mil Mascaras. I'm freaking dead. Triple H and Team Burning Fury. Really? Really? Rick Titan and Tony Anthony? Okay. Okay. That's great. Bret Hart and Ahmed Johnson defeated Pitch Black. Brian Adams and Ron Simmons. Really? Wow, this game makes no sense. Shawn Michaels and Team Boom. Really? Jake Roberts and Mark Miller. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then Psycho Sid defeated Steve Austin to retain the WWF title. Wow. Okay. Let's see what WCW did. Greg Pittman over La Parka. Hugh Morris over Flynn. Public Enemy. Scotty Riggs and Disco. NWO. Luger and Blue Bloods over Page and Harlem Heat. And Eddie versus Malenko. Wow. The AI in this save is stupid. Jamie Noble, Edge, and Christian defeated Shane Hill, Sean Morley, and Test. Backstage segment with the Hardys. Stasiak defeated Charlie Haas, and Devin Storm defeated Chris Chetty. Interesting. Segment with the Hardy Boys, and Shane Helms, Charlie Haas, and Devin Storm defeated Jamie Noble, Edge, and Christian. Interesting. We have some decisions to make. We are signing Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake's going to be babyface. Doesn't begin for another 28 days. Ken Shamrock we're bringing in as a babyface. His contract begins immediately. And Brian Clark we're bringing in on a handshake deal for 1 year. And we are still waiting to hear back from Bam Bam, Charles Wright, the Road Warriors, Ultimate Warrior, Dory Funk Jr., and La Parka. We got some notifications. Alfonso got a contract offer. And then Terry Funk is wanting time to heal. So Funk will get that time to heal. And this is going to end our ECW show. And we've already spent $385,000. We made $17,000 off of ticket sales and only $567 off broadcasting revenue, $9,000 off for sponsors, and $58,000 off for merchandise. So yeah, we will see you here for ECW on tour tomorrow night. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.